Jelly Roll, the larger-than-life country rap star whose rise to fame has inspired millions around the globe, has sent shockwaves through the music industry and his loyal fanbase by announcing that he is officially quitting the music business after what he calls a life-changing moment that has completely reshaped his priorities, perspective and sense of purpose. The news came as a bombshell to fans who have followed his incredible journey from the streets of Nashville to the biggest stages in the world and have watched him transform from an underground rapper to a crossover country superstar with hit songs topping charts and sold-out arenas across the United States. Jelly Roll, whose real name is Jason Deford, took to social media in an emotional live video where he spoke directly to his fans with raw honesty, explaining that he has been going through an intense period of reflection and soul-searching and has come to the conclusion that continuing to chase fame and success in the music industry is no longer what he wants for his life. He admitted that this was not a decision he made lightly and that he wrestled with it for months, sometimes even waking up in the middle of the night wondering if he was throwing away everything he had worked for. But in the end, he said he had to choose peace, family and his own mental and spiritual well-being over the constant grind of the business. This stunning revelation marks a turning point not just for Jelly Roll personally but also for the entire genre-bending wave of country rap and alternative country artists who looked to him as a pioneer and a proof of concept that authenticity could break through the walls of Nashville and reach a global audience. Jelly Roll said that the moment that changed everything for him was deeply personal, describing how he recently had a life-altering experience that made him take stock of what really matters. Though he did not go into detail, fans and insiders are speculating that it involved both his family life and his ongoing journey of sobriety, which he has been very open about in past interviews. Those close to him have hinted that he recently had a health scare that forced him to slow down and reevaluate the punishing schedule of constant touring, studio sessions, interviews and public appearances that have dominated his life since he skyrocketed to mainstream fame in the past few years. In his announcement, Jelly Roll made it clear that this is not about anger at the industry or bitterness toward his career but about finding balance and living with intention. He thanked his fans, whom he affectionately calls the Jelly Fam, for being the reason he even made it this far, saying that without their support he would never have had the opportunity to share his music and his story with the world. He acknowledged that for many of his listeners his music has been a lifeline, with songs that address pain, heartbreak, recovery and redemption, and he said he will always carry that responsibility with him no matter what he does next. But he also reminded fans that he is a husband, a father and a man trying to live a full life outside of the spotlight, something that is difficult to do when every moment is consumed by the demands of the entertainment world. The response from fans has been overwhelming, with social media flooded by messages of shock, sadness, pride and gratitude. Some fans are devastated and begging him to reconsider, saying they cannot imagine a world without new Jelly Roll music. Others are expressing support and applauding him for choosing happiness over hustle, reminding him that he has already given so much of himself through his music that he owes it to himself and his loved ones to take this step if it is what he needs. Mental health advocates and fellow artists have also chimed in with praise for Jelly Roll's transparency, saying that his decision could open the door for more honest conversations about the toll that fame takes on an artist's mind, body and soul. Industry experts are already weighing in on what this means for the future of country music and crossover genres. Jelly Roll has been a crucial figure in bridging the gap between rap, rock and country, bringing a level of honesty and grit to mainstream country that resonated with audiences who may have felt overlooked by traditional country narratives. His departure leaves a void, but it may also inspire the next generation of artists to carry forward the torch of blending genres and telling real stories without fear of breaking the mold. Some insiders believe this could be more of a hiatus than a permanent retirement, pointing to the fact that many artists eventually find their way back to the stage after a few years away. But those who know Jelly Roll personally say that this decision feels very real and final, at least for now. Reports indicate that he has already begun canceling or backing out of upcoming commitments, including a rumored collaboration with a major Nashville star and several festival appearances that were supposed to happen next summer. He is also rumored to be turning down television and film opportunities that could have further expanded his brand, which shows just how serious he is about stepping away from the spotlight. Instead, sources say Jelly Roll is focusing on family time, working on his health and potentially developing a foundation or outreach program for at-risk youth and those struggling with addiction, something he has long talked about doing. He has always said that giving back to the community that shaped him was one of his life goals, and now it seems that goal will become his top priority. Jelly Roll's story has always been one of redemption and resilience, from serving time in jail to becoming one of the most streamed country artists in the world. He has embodied the idea that no matter where you come from or what mistakes you have made. You can turn your life around and build something beautiful. His fans often connect with him because he never hid his scars. Instead, he turned them into songs that helped others heal and inspired them to keep going. Now, by quitting music at the peak of his career, he may be sending the biggest message of all, that true success is not just about selling out arenas or winning awards, but about finding peace, happiness and purpose on your own terms. Music journalists are already calling this one of the most shocking artist announcements of the decade, and many are reflecting on the legacy Jelly Roll leaves behind. His chart-topping hits, his unforgettable live performances and his role in changing the sound of country music will be remembered for years to come. Some even argue that his influence will only grow now that he is gone, as fans and fellow musicians revisit his catalog with new appreciation for the journey he took and the obstacles he overcame. The Grammy Awards social media page even posted a tribute acknowledging his impact on the industry and hinting that his story is far from over, perhaps leaving the door open for a future comeback if and when he feels ready. Jelly Roll ended his announcement on a hopeful note, telling fans that this is not goodbye forever but rather goodbye for now. He said he believes this next season of his life will be the most meaningful yet, and that while he may not be making music, he will still be sharing his story and trying to make a difference in the world, whether that is through writing books, speaking engagements or simply being present for his family. He left fans with one final thought, reminding them that if his music taught them anything, it is that you can face impossible odds and still choose a better path no matter what has happened in your past. As the dust settles on this shocking news, the world will be watching closely to see what Jelly Roll does next. His departure from music may leave a hole in the charts, but it could also signal a broader conversation in the industry about the pressure artists face and the importance of mental health, self-care and boundaries for those living in the public eye. Jelly Roll has once again proven that he is not just an entertainer but a human being, unafraid to be vulnerable and to make bold choices that reflect his values. In many ways, this life-changing moment may turn out to be his most powerful performance yet, not on stage but in real life, where the stakes are higher and the rewards more lasting. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Talent Spotlight Adol YouTube channel for more update news.